Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a mechanical monster that I picked up at a recent event. Don't quite remember which one. I think it might have been a progressive. But anyway, this is the Sentinel. And the Sentinel comes equipped with lots of open ruin slots. So hopefully he is going to be worthy of filling all those ruin slots. Yes, so let's find this Sentinel a home. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, he seemed to shoot in the air, but the blast didn't really come down, so I'm not really sure what's up with that special skill. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so there he is, walking around on the ground over there. This is Sassy! No, this is not Sassy. We'll find something. Maybe I'll call him R2 or something like that. Anyway, this is the Sentinel. He is metal. He is legendary. He is hardened, so he has a 20% chance to resist nasty special effects here. Negative ones, that is. Power is okay. It's not terrific. His life kind of sucks a bit there. Just saying, like 150 is kind of like the medium there, you know. Speed's good, so he's going to be kind of fast. That's interesting. It depends upon his skill set, right? I don't really know much about him, except I do believe he blows himself up or something like that. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. All right, let's look at some skills. Arrival Slam deals low physical damage, and then we have Backup Request. Deals low metal damage. And let's see what that special skill was about. Katu, could you keep your head on? He keeps losing his head. Okay, we have Interplanetary Strike. Deals very heavy metal damage to all enemies, may magnetize all targets, may slow down all targets. Okay, that just gives you an idea. He's a little bit on the older side there, you know, with the slow down. Yeah, that's really not very useful. Not really much at all. The Sentinel has been sent by Pinzia, an advanced civilization in a faraway galaxy, to establish first contact with the monsters. It is his mission to observe and record their every activity. Okay, so he's a spy. Okay, he's a spy. So let's feed him up. What could possibly go wrong? All right, he's level 1, so we need to get him to his first form. Okay, there he is. Of course, he's an advanced unit. He actually has 3 forms. Very advanced. They don't make them like that anymore. All right, we want skills, though, so let's go. Starting at level 7. Elliptical Smash. Deals moderate special damage, 50% chance of stunning. Okay, so that looks kind of good. I mean, I'm not keeping it, but it's a good place to start. All right, let's continue to Weaken Structure. Deals moderate metal damage, 50% chance of magnetizing target. Okay, that's fine. I mean, he's got metal attacks himself, so magnetizing is a good thing. Again, 50%, you know, it's early skill, though. All right, let's continue to level 15. And what are you doing there? He's doing a robot. You see that? Okay, I guess he's learned a lot of our culture there. Level 15. Invasion Drones. Deals low metal damage to all enemies. Okay, so that's a group attack. We'll just, I'll throw it in the front, because why not? Probably wouldn't come back, but, might as well put something up there, right? All right, let's continue to level 20. More skills. System Override. May magnetize all targets. I guess I'll put it there. I want damage along with that. Make a merger of the first 2. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so let's continue to level 25. And his final form. Suborbital Impact. Deals moderate special damage. May magnetize target. Okay, did I have... Okay, this one all of a sudden turned into a special attack. Okay, so this one, the special attack was a stunning attack, and the metal one was the magnetizing. Okay, does that mean that the stunning one is going to turn metal? I don't understand. Well, obviously we're going to take this one over this one, right? It's just a little strange. Usually they don't do that. Okay, there he is, his final form. Okay, he's so tall you can't see him. His name is in the way. Okay, and he's shooting into the sky. I hope you're not doing bird stuff. We like birds around here. Alright, let's continue to level 30 and some more skills. See what he's got. Precise mechanism. Gains precision, gains double damage. Okay, that's not bad. It's a nice little buff. Well, at the moment, I'm not going to take a 50% stunning, so why don't we just throw it there for now. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what else he's got. Level 35. Deep analysis. May reboot all targets. Oh, really? Okay, so that's a possession, but it's an exclusive possession. Actually, I didn't know he had that one. I guess maybe I've managed to duck that a lot. You know, I'm putting that in the first spot because obviously that's a very good thing. That's a very good thing. All right, let's continue to level 40 and see if he's got any other good things. Surface destruction deals heavy special damage, may magnetize. Okay. I mean, there's no reason not to take this over this, right? It's just a 1-round cooldown. Yeah. I guess I'm looking for the single target stun now. Is it going to be metal? Because otherwise they swap the elements on them. Alright, let's continue to level 45. Is that stun here? Suborbital impact. Oh, we saw that one already. Okay. And let's continue to level 50. I'm still looking for that single target stun, and I'm not seeing it. Execution Overlord gains double damage, gains 3 extra turns, applies... Oh, this is the one. This is the one that kills him, isn't it? Okay, this one just became useless. But here's the question, do I want this one? And the other thing is 3 extra turns. I don't have 3 extra attacks. So, I mean, this is kind of not useful at the moment. Alright, well, this is going to kill him, obviously. This is a matter of you do this to finish off the other side, right? The problem is that he doesn't have the attacks to justify this at the moment, considering what I've been choosing. Do I want to keep this now? If I get the other one like this, the magnetize, then I could go back and forth with them. But would it be enough to end the fight? Because otherwise he's going to die. And this one here doesn't do any damage. So, I mean, I don't have the attacks to justify this one. It's hard not to take that because it's obviously his defining skill, right? Alright, so what I'm thinking in terms of if I take this one, I have to get the other special attack that magnetizes back. Because they... Oh, it's not metal anymore. Ah, that's annoying. That means magnetizing does have no good at all. Unless I get that light group attack. Alright, well, you know, it's his defining skill. You have to take it, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. You have to take it. Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to get in these last two. I don't know if there's anything that I missed. I was kind of hoping for the stun to pop up, but now I'm kind of hoping the stun pops up and it's metal, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Level 55. Right, I mean, I have to take that now. I don't have a choice. Alright, well, the magnetizing targets is kind of meaningless at this point. So I guess there isn't a stun. I was kind of looking for him to get the single target stun because he had a 50% stun. Alright. And over. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's kind of odd. This is kind of odd in terms of like this skill requires you to have other skills, but basically I'm just going to be hitting with these which magnetize, but he doesn't have any metallic attacks. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't have any, unless I missed something completely. Now, let's take a look here. Okay, that's the one that was the buff. I mean, there's no purpose of that one if I have the other one going, right? And this... Yeah, this one here. I mean, do I have to go back and grab that now? I mean, it's still low damage. You do a double damage on that, it's still low damage. And there's this one, which is only other metal attack. See, the thing is, if they'd kept those two, if they'd kept the magnetizing ones to metal, then it would be a lot better. And they never did follow up on this one. Go like this. You really have to be able to follow it up, but I'm going to be using single target attacks. But you got to take it because it's his defining skill. Okay, that's a little odd. He's a little oddly set up. I do like having these guys up front, though. It could make it so that they're weakened. If they attack each other, then they're weakened, and he can come back and do the other ones, you know? All right, so let's take a look at some stats here. Okay, power, not as good as I would like, considering the way it turned out, right? Life, he's a little bit on the fragile side. Just slightly fragile, you know? Speed's okay. He might be kind of fast. I don't think you're going to be denial with him. But, you know, the thing about it is he's kind of fast. He's kind of fast. All right, let's take a look at the skills. All right, so this is kind of a weird group here, you know? All right, there's nothing wrong with this first one, though. All right, deep analysis may reboot all targets. Now, so obviously reboot is not your typical possession. You know, it's one of the exclusive ones. So if somebody has, like, an immunity to normal possession, he will be able to bypass that with rebooted, right? So it's only the ones that are immune to all possessions, or if they have a buff on them that makes them immune to possession, then they'll be protected from it. Of course, it also could be resisted, and he could miss. So, I mean, the accuracy there is not too terrific. But that's standard these days. All right, so this is a good skill. All right, then we have this one. I took this one because I needed to take it, frankly. Okay, so this is suborbital impact. Deals moderate special damage, may magnetize target. Yeah, the problem with his magnetizes is they don't do him any good anymore. I mean, the only metallic attacks he had were early on. His main thing got turned into special damage, which is a little on the weird side. That's kind of what I think he's a little bit on the broken side. If the two magnetize attacks were metallic, like the early one was, the first gen one, you know, the 50%, this guy would make a little bit more sense. As it is, he really doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, I mean, that's very strange. Then that's because of this one. Execution Overload. Gains double damage, gains 3 extra turns, applies a 3-turn death countdown to itself. So, in other words, he's going to get double damage, and he's going to attack 3 times, and at the end of those 3 turns, he's dead. He's going to have to end the fight. Otherwise, you know, or he's going to have to do massive damage or something like that. I mean, you don't want to use this guy in war. Certainly not on defense. Because the thing about it is this would be just kind of a waste. You would want to actually control him in order to do this. So the thing is that he uses this, he's going to die in 3 turns. So you have to use attacks that are going to end the fight. Well, there are only 2 attacks here. The one that I chose, and then there was this one. Surface Destruction. Deals heavy special damage, may magnetize target, requires cooldown, right? So 1 round cooldown. So both of these are 1 round cooldowns. This is how that would work. The problem is that the magnetizing doesn't do any good because these are both special attacks. He doesn't have any late metal attacks. You'd have to go back and get really low damage ones in order to do that. And then the double damage is meaningless. So I don't understand why he's set up this way. I mean, this works if these are metallic attacks, because he's magnetizing, and then when he goes to the next one, it's going to do a lot more damage, and he has a better chance of ending the fight. So, I mean, I just don't understand. Why wouldn't one of these be stun, or why are they not metal? The earlier one was metal, so I don't really understand why he's set up this way. You wouldn't want to do this at the start of a fight. This is just finishing the fight off. Fortunately, these both do have 1 round cooldowns, so you can just keep going back and forth with them until his 3 turns are done. And he is going to have double damage the entire time. So, you know, that's good at least. So if he can finish the fight, then it's fine. If you're just doing PvP and you're doing it to finish him off, that's fine. But you don't want to use him in war. You certainly don't want to put him on defense. You don't want to put him on PvP defense either. So anyway, that's kind of, I think, the big problem with him here is that I don't think that was carefully thought out. If you're going to set him up this way, if you're going to do this, that's fine. Yeah, I had to take this. This is his defining skill. But if these were metallic, then this would be fine. You know, at this point, this would be fine. But I mean, the magnetize is useless to him. So I just don't understand why it's there. No, I don't. I just don't understand why it's there. I wish that had been carefully thought out. So in this case, you know, you want to put some damage on him. His power is not so good, you know, because if he doesn't finish off the other side, then he's just going to die and his team's going to be down by 1, right? Because his life's going to not be very good, but it's not going to matter. Chances are he's probably going to end up killing himself. His speed is good, so obviously you want him to get in there as quickly as possible. Although, you know, if you're not going to be using the other buff, speed isn't really necessary. You really want him to finish off the other side. So I'm thinking power and maybe a support speed, maybe a support power or something like that. If you're worried about him dying before that happens, maybe you put a life on him or a support life or something like that. It's just, I really can't get over why it was that they made those 2 attacks special. The first one was metal, and he would have worked a lot better then, you know? I just don't understand, because he doesn't have any metallic attacks of any use anymore. Yeah, I don't understand. Anyway, this is the Sentinel. He could be very useful. I'm going to be using him in a testing video. I kind of cranked up another guy because I needed another individual for a testing video. So we're going to have to see how that works out. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.